Hello, my lovely viewers, and welcome. I am Kira, a romantic ace, and tonight we are starting Chapter 8 of Endless Summer, Book 3. If you haven't joined me before, welcome! I drink and I cuss. If you want to play the drinking game along with me, the rules are right here on the screen, also below the player here on Twitch. If you can't read the words in either spot, scroll on down, click on the graphic under the Twitch player, or if you're on YouTube, just click on the link in the description. It'll take you to my fancy website, aromanticace.weebly.com, where you can read the most recent version of the drinking game rules in text form. Also, if you haven't joined me before, the story so far, it's incredibly convoluted. We're messing with time. We've ripped holes in space-time. Evil Tony Stark wants to take over the world. He's got a Gundam. He sent us back in time. His ego somehow reached all the way back to the 1920s. There's a painting of him running around, I don't know, in sun god robes, standing on top of a pyramid with women screaming and throwing little pickles at him. And if you get that reference, thank you. But yeah, basically we're just trying to keep a bunch of dumbass co-eds alive, get them off the island, save the world from, being engulfed in lava. And there's an alternate version of us who totally just created a fictional religion to keep us all alive. It's cool. And we're fighting a sea monster. So it'll be a good time. I'll continue to yell at my love interest. It'll be great. It'll be great. When this whole series wraps, there's a non-zero probability of me just going through, finding all the scenes where I yell at Jake and stitching them into one giant compilation, because I do it a lot. That's as much as I can get you caught up. There's blue people, there's obnoxious white guys. I don't know. You'll figure it out. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So with that, the stinger for Chapter 8 is Cetus is all that stands between you and reuniting the island's heart. With pirates on your side, can you bring the monster down for good? Let's find out! So this is Act 8, Chapter 8. You are a warrior. Only when forced. So we were at the Rosencraft estate on the southeastern side of the island. Because somebody lived here in the 20s, I guess. I don't know. Your friends stare at the fiery horizon in abject horror. Guys, it's time to finish Cetus, once and for all. Right. You got an atomic bomb hidden somewhere, princess? I mean, fair. We're talking about a sea monster that just its head and neck was, what, like 12 stories? At least? I think it was more than that. I feel like it was more than that when we had the battle at Elistel. So, I don't blame him for this. If what we did at Elistel wasn't enough to bring down the Sea Guardian, I doubt it can ever be done. I mean, atomic bomb. Do we have one in our pocket? It would not be the most ridiculous thing that's happened in this series. Guys, he ate the heart a few days ago. What goes in must come out, right? Oh my god, Craig, you would. You would. I know you're not suggesting we go looking for sea monster droppings. Especially since they'd be at the bottom of the ocean, Craig. None of us can deep sea dive quite that far down. Well, I found out last year that chewing gum doesn't actually stay in your body for 7 years, so... Oh my god, okay. Sure, dude. Can we come back to the whole killing a legendary beast thing? Yes, thank you, Sean. Thank you for keeping us on topic. What's the point? Guys, we can't keep up with him. We just can't. A weary despondence sits heavily on the faces of your friends. Oh, are we just gonna jump right in with the ghost? Is this what we're gonna do? So we can say, we've beaten the odds before, or there's nothing left to lose. Oh, no, there's quite a lot left to lose. We've got a lot of people who could die very quickly, Kira. So I guess my answer is, we've beaten the odds before. Did you guys forget how much we've already survived? Yeah, Jake crashed a whole fucking helicopter and somehow y'all lived. Ah! Sorry, that was loud. No, I'm going to die mad. I've said this many times. I'm gonna die mad. We're some of the brightest, strongest, most capable people anywhere. We've got time travelers, pilots, expert hackers, strategic minds, and more. Great cooks, doctors, pre-meds who know how to take out bullets, which, you know, is not normal. Whatever. Yeah, we got a lot going for us. Atta girl. Be positive. Oh, by the way, speaking of being positive, sounds like we're being the therapist. Take a drink. I'm done worrying about odds. I'm done worrying about if we'll make it. Because I know we will. We have contractual immortality. You know, it kind of sounds like some genre savvy, honestly. Take another drink. Because this basically is the game going, okay, we're not going to make you do this 1,000 times because we're only, you know, less than 3/4 of the way through the book. Say it again for the people in the back, Kira. Atta girl, Michelle. Thank you for being on my side. Princess is pretty good at making odds look stupid, I gotta say. Thank you. I guess. Estella stands by you with a resolute nod. We can do this, and we will. Yee, baby! Furball believes in us, and therefore we have to win. Mike rises to his feet and looks to you imploringly. Oh, Mike, oh, honey, are you verbal now? Can we talk? He is, yay! Let me help, please. Oh, buddy, we're gonna need that super suit of yours. Yes, you're in. Jake grasps Mike's shoulder. You got it, kid. No one's ever leaving you behind again. Okay, we'll deal with that some more later, I'm sure. Right now, sea monster, dear, pay attention. Believe in each other, guys. We got this. I'd follow you to hell and back, Kira. Thanks for keeping up our morale. Thank you, Sean. That's sweet. We're appreciated. Take notes, Jake. Chia, let's do this! Craig's always up for punching things. You know Craig's gonna try to just punch the heart out of the sea monster. You know he is. Braveheart would be proud of that speech, Kira. Okay, it didn't end so well for Braveheart, Diego. I don't know if you watched the movie, but, being drawn and quartered is not the ending that I have in mind, so... yeah. Let's put our heads together. We really only need your head. Let's just throw Alistair's head overboard. Well, if I had to die fighting a sea monster to save the world, I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else, Princess. Thank you. You could be talking about anyone. Why don't you use my name? The anachronist Vanti glance at one another, uncertainty in their eyes. We've always avoided interfering with time-transcendent entities. Okay, but you know, the ends justify the means here, kiddo. True, but with La Huerta's chronoscape shrinking away, we've little choice. We must help Kira in any way we can. Yeah, see, she'll use my name, Jake. Since Cetus is drawn to the heart, maybe we could use the half we have to lure him out? Dicey move, but it's a start. Could put us in the hot seat. I love how every once in a while Kelle just shows up to talk, and then like the rest of the book we don't hear from him. This is probably Kelle's one line in the entire book. Yeah, he'll probably lay down some harsh DPS with that lightning. Ah, I had forgotten that the beast keeps a storm in his belly. Lightning could be very bad for the Dorado Amis. It's a fucking wooden boat. Calm down. We'll be fine. You'll need a Faraday cage. Yeah, okay. Alright. What cage? Oh, Sean, I see you haven't gotten to intro physics yet, have you? At least not second semester. Alright, here we go. Faraday. They're designed to redistribute and pull electrical currents away harmlessly. We could perhaps simulate the effect around the ship with nets and wiring. I mean, kinda? The thing about Faraday cages is they are kind of, like, you have to have a certain spacing between the gaps in order for it to really work well. Basically, what they need is a lightning rod, not a Faraday cage. They just need a lightning rod around the ship. But, yeah. This is, I don't know. I don't know what they're proposing here, but I don't think it's quite what they need. I did a similar project in robotics class. I should be able to help set it up. Okay, but how about our offensive? Blondebeard, you got ammunitions on this relic? Dude, we saw him shooting cannons the last time we were here, Jake. Like, I realize it's not an atomic bomb, but, you know, great big-ass cannonball to the chest is still gonna make this thing pretty upset. Enough to blow half a fleet to the high heavens. Half a fleet of what, sir? Sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get to it. Go team! Your friends break into small groups strung across the deck. Sorry, that totally was just the and break, wasn't it? Okay. Grace, Alistair, and Zara go over defensive designs with the clockmaker, making chalk diagrams on the floor. Michelle and Quinn begin stockpiling supplies. Yvonne gingerly draws the cutlass you gave her. With a kiss on the hilt, she begins taking flashy practice swings. Like that's gonna do jack shit against a, 500-foot-long sea monster. Shoo shoo. I hope you're ready to taste a sea monster. Oh god. She's gonna get us killed. That's where my sword went, you thieving, unsavory picaroon. Hey, we found that sword in the future past. Past future. I don't know. This is worse than X-Men. Yvonne grits her teeth with a sneer at him. Malatesta launches himself at her, and they fall onto the deck, wrestling over the cutlass. Oh, for God's sake, just get it over with already, you two. just not in front of us. Go off by yourselves. Deal with your unresolved sexual tension and come back when you're ready to be grown up and, fight a sea monster. No! I won't let you take Shushu from me! Take it from you? This blade is mine, forged by my own 2 hands. Okay, that's nice. Deal with this another time. Sinyambukwa, I stole Shushu from the corpse of Admiral Higginbotham, who stole it from me. It's just like you to take and take until there's nothing left in the world but your damned ego. I mean, pirate. Anyway, point being, this is no longer your concern. It's hers now, fucking deal with it. That's how your wretched world works, sir. As if you have the right to accuse others, you self-centered monstrosity. Touché. Malatesta leans his scowling face toward Yvonne's, his voice a throaty snarl. I loved you, Evie. You were the center of my world. Oh, for fuck's sake. Here we go. Ha! And what of Lisette, your little mistress? How dare you! Ever since you lost Patrice... Whoa, buddy, do not be bringing up the dead brother. I swear to God. Stop talking. Now. You've been a cold-hearted, selfish piece of... Somebody punch him, please. Smack! Yvonne backhands Malatesta hard across the face, taunting him angrily with the cutlass. We don't have time for this childish prattle. Oh dear, that is simultaneously genre savvy and rival sneering. Take 2 drinks. God. No. Someone who doesn't have attachments to the sword should decide who gets it. Malatesta glares at Yvonne. He leans down to place the cutlass on the deck between them. Fair enough. What say you, Kira? Of course we're the one who has to decide. Alright, so Yvonne gets the cutlass, or Malatesta gets the cutlass. I don't give a shit about Malatesta, so Yvonne gets the cutlass. If she can fight better with it, she should have it. Thank you, Jake. Yeah, but if he made the sword, it seems unfair to take it from him. Yeah, too late. Decision made. She's the one who's been here for us. I say she deserves it. Thank you, Michelle. I'm racking up the points with Jake and Michelle tonight. This is interesting. Thank you, Kira. She tucks the cutlass into her belt with a loving pat on the hilt. Activity slowly comes back to life across the deck. Sean and Jake approach you. Kira, it might be smart to get a better view of the area from back at the cliffs. Yeah, if we're gonna do this right, we gotta get a lay of the battlefield. What strategy do you think we're gonna come up with, Jake? We're fighting a fucking sea monster bigger than, the World Trade Center. It's fine. I can take you back. Wow, that is not Malatesta's voice. Hang on. I can take you back. Could use the change of scenery about now. Several of your friends accompany you into the rowboat. You cross the water and walk up to the cliffside. Whole lot of sea for old Nessie to be hiding in. Perhaps we should post a few lookouts up here. Yeah! Some of us could use lights or something to signal when we see Cetus coming. One if by land, two if by sea? Sean, what do you think? Sean? I love how finally they're not just asking us, we're actually asking someone else, and apparently Sean's not paying attention, or is gone. You turn and see Sean halfway down the trail clutching his leg. Oh yeah, remember he got shot. He got shot. Jake still has percussive trauma to his chest. Our crew is kinda beat up and we're gonna try to fight a sea monster. Oh, and Mike is still like putting his brain back together. And Jake is reeling from intensely reliving trauma and abuse like a couple hours ago. Poor broken babies. Poor babies. I'm almost there. Just, ow, hang on a sec. You and Michelle rush over and help brace him on his way up. Sean, we can't send you into a fight like this. It's true, you will get yourself killed and possibly someone else. Furball props his front paws up on Sean's knee and stares up at him. Baby would help if he could. No, Furball, it's not your fault. It's not your fault, it's Jake's fault. Jake got him shot. God damn it. I have a lot to yell at this boy about. Sean sighs and pets Furball thoughtfully as he finds his words. You need me. I can't sit idly by at a time like this. You walk over and put a reassuring hand on his shoulder. We just can't afford any mistakes, and if I'm useless— Oh, no, we're not doing this devolvement into self-pity again. Are we gonna have to be a therapist again? Is that what we're gonna have to do? Like, drive-by therapy? You're not useless. Nobody thinks that. Yep, take a drink. There is a way you might be quite helpful, actually. The clockmaker removes a set of brass earpieces from a compartment strapped to her torso. Using these communicators, a sentry group could speak to those on the vessel and advise you on what best to do. Given how giant Cetus is, we'd get a better idea of what he's doing. We could really help Kira strategize. Whoa, me strategize? I have zero, naval combat experience. Really, this should be Yvonne Malatesta and maybe Kelle. Although if I'm right about Kelle, he's actually a code talker and not a combatant. But because Kelle is a Hopi name, and Hopi is one of the languages that was used during the World Wars as Allied code. So I think Kelle is a code talker. Jake is a pilot, so I don't think he's really useful at naval combat. Even though he was a Navy pilot, he's air-based. Varen would be a good one to consult as well because it's his island. But no, I am not the strategist here, y'all. This is terrible. Don't be leaving these decisions to me. Don't trust me with this. Calling the plays from the sidelines, huh? Didn't think I was headed that way so soon. Oh, well, I mean, at least he's having a sense of humor about it.
Dude, those look rad!
Alright, so what do? Do we accept the, or do we take the communicators, these little brass earbud thingies that I'm sure have been sanitized and totally won't give anybody an ear infection, for 18 diamonds? Or do we do without? I mean, I'm sure it won't really, like, be the deciding factor in defeating Cetus. Obviously, the plot demands that we do, but I'm gonna take them anyway. Oh, and they were a clue! Yes! Ha! A wise choice. That's now 2 out of 6. She hands out communicators to Sean, Raj, and Michelle. I suppose it's as good a time as any to see if I'll make a good coach. Yep, learn on the job, buddy. I've been doing it for 2 2/3 books. That's the spirit.
I'll take the left side of the cliff. Nothing he does will get past me.
Okay. Sure. I'll take the right side. Together, we'll keep all visuals on lock. Like, Michelle is just saying words she's heard now. This is great. Sounds like a plan. You, Sean, Raj, and Michelle exchange hugs before you head back to the Dorado. Yeah, remember the last time we separated, y'all? You know, we'll find each other again in a couple decades, probably. It's cool. As the moon peeks from the clouds, everyone begins to finalize preparations for the battle. Grace and several anachronists put finishing touches on Faraday netting draped over one side of the ship. You press a hand to the headset in your ear, because this is how all headsets work. You just touch them and they do whatever you want them to do. Sean, do you copy?
This is Eagle 1.
You can just say your name, Sean. Good grief. You're all so cheesy.
Copy loud and clear. We have visual contact on your position.
You can... We're milking this for all this is worth. All we have to do is be like, yeah, this is Sean. Hear you just fine. We can see you. No, we have visual contact on your position. Everybody's just eating this up. This is great. This is fantastic.
We get code names? Sick! Mine's Taco Ninja!
Okay. Alright. Sure, Taco Ninja. Raj, nobody is gonna call you Taco Ninja. Too late. Cannons and harpoons are locked and loaded, princess. See, I've got a code name, therefore everybody else should have a code name. What's Jake's? I mean, I would say Jake's is Wolf, except that was his arachnid call sign, and I don't want to be a dick. So, Puppy. That's it. Jake's call sign is Puppy. Yes. It's decided. Our defenses are sufficiently prepared. I suppose it should have been Top Gun, but no, it's Puppy now. All right, everyone. Any last words before we get this show on the road? Yes, don't die. I actually liked the ending of Battlestar Galactica. The way... Whoa, Diego, spoilers? I haven't seen the ending of Battlestar Galactica. Hey, spoilers! I'm still on season 3. Thank you, Craig. I'd say we're ready to go, Kira. Are we? Jake, you don't want to be dramatic? There's nothing you need to say or do? Nothing? You're just gonna sit there? This is the one time you're not gonna be dramatic? Really? Just gonna drop the ball on me, huh? Okay. Raise anchors! This is a bad idea. We're all gonna die. The sails lower, and the Dorado pushes off into the wide strait surrounding Rosencraft Estate. Yoo-hoo! Monsieur Tarasque! We have another snack for you! Oh dear. Oh dear. I hope this works. Just give it time. We don't know where Cetus is right now. Oh, he knows where you are. You wait. And wait. Kira, we've got fins and scales peeking through the waves port side. You've got company. Okay, my port side or your port side? Okay, he's on our port side. Everyone brace. Your friends fan out across the ship, taking up defensive positions that they probably should have been standing in the entire time. Dark clouds begin to race across the sky. Kira, you're not gonna believe this. Fucking try me, Sean. Not gonna believe what? Oh god. Kira? Cetus isn't alone. Joy. Something slams into the side of the Dorado, sending everyone sprawling.
Davy Jones himself! The beast's at the bow!
Holy shit! Okay, whoa, hey, whoa. See, now they're kind of acting like he has eyes, like little slitty things we're seeing here. And I do like here they've made sure the angle, the lure is cut off, where they haven't up till now. Thank you for that. He does look pissed, though. Yep, see, but they didn't do it here, which is irritating. He roars in Sea Monster. Your time has come, Sea Guardian. Okay, everybody's being very confident about this situation, and I'm not sure this is warranted. You feel the Dorado shift again. The sea begins to drop away as you're lifted upward. Fuck. What's happening? Guys, look behind you! You turn in time to witness two more serpentine heads rising from the sea. Almost like we saw in the bonus scene. Oh dear, something else hisses in other sea monster. And a third thing screes in yet another sea monster. Fun. So excited. Are y'all pumped? Are y'all pumped? I'm pumped. Absolutely. At full length, each head towers at least 30 feet over the surface. A vast shadow in the depths marks Cetus's body, the origin of all three. So each head, the neck is at least 30 feet long, and then the neck, the body is however far underneath. This thing's fucking massive, y'all. Y'all. What made us think we could do this? Jake was right. We need an atomic bomb or some shit. Semtech didn't even make this thing blink. Well, I mean, it did. But then he probably actually successfully killed us. Honestly. Being real, he probably did kill us. Yeah. Cool. Why did I agree to this again? Because you caused this whole fucking thing, Malatesta. I hope you're happy. I think the heart made Gyarados here go through a few evolutions. Oh, bless you for the reference, Jake. Oh, bless your heart. I'd be proud, except we're about to die. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish. This is way too This is way too appropriate. And Cetus roars, an angry sea monster now. Get down! Jake pulls you behind the Faraday net just in time. Lightning diffuses along its metal-woven ropes. What do we do now? We only planned on fighting one Cetus head. Okay, but can they all throw lightning, or is it just the one? I got a few flash bombs. We could blind them to give us some time. Okay. Yeah, Kira, let Z hit him with the debuffs. Oh, God. Okay. All right. That's some genre savvy there. Take another drink. Perhaps I could trick the nearest head into thinking I'm feeding it our half of the heart. No, because the last time you did that, you actually did it, so no, I don't like your plan. That might get him still long enough to harpoon, Princess. Okay, so this shouldn't be asking me, this is not my wheelhouse, so we can use Zara's plans to blind the heads, or we can trick him with the heart. No, I don't trust Malatesta, so let's do Zara's plan. Let's blind the heads. Coming right up. Yeah! Let's do this thing! Kira, flares can be very damaging to your eyes. Once you hear it go off, you need to keep them closed for a good 5 seconds. Okay? Gotcha. Jake, Craig, and Estella stand ready at the harpoon guns when you join them. Grace and Alistair grab the ropes for hoisting the Faraday net. Okay, so 5 seconds. Gotta wait 5 seconds. Okay. 5 seconds. Fine. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. Zara lights the fuse and throws the flash bomb high in the air. Cover! You hear a pop and bury your face in the crook of your elbow. Okay, wait. Keep waiting. 5! Okay. Alright. You raise your head and the worst has passed. All 3 Cetus heads are blinking wildly, unable to focus. Especially when you consider this appears to be a deep sea monster, so these flares probably didn't even have to be that bright. This is a good move. Ha! Sweet moves, Kira! Alright, let's move! Cetus's neck looms closer as he struggles to regain his vision. He's roars in confused sea monster. On the other side of the boat, the red and green heads are equally confused, slapping into each other clumsily. Excellent. Fire! 4 different harpoons with thick chains shoot from cannons and embed themselves deep in Cetus's neck. And now he roars an angry sea monster! Your friends scramble to the chains attached to the harpoons, heaving with all their strength. You turn and see the green and red heads snapping at the netting and ripping it to shreds. Fuck. We have to hurry! Without that netting! We're fried chicken. Alright, everyone heave! You strain together, and Cetus's head falls onto the deck. This creature with a 30-foot neck just got brought down by a handful of co-eds with some chains. Okay. Sure. Ain't like, I don't know, sea monster. Just neutral sea monster now. Mal, where's the cannon fire? We can't hold him forever. I need the beast to look up. We won't pierce the skull from here. Yvonne glances furtively to Malatesta, then climbs atop Cetus's head. Evie, are you mad? Get down! Angry sea monster roar. Cetus rears upward, snapping at Yvonne with teeth the size of swords. Mal! Are you blind? Take the shot! But I'll hit you too! Finished with the netting, the red and green heads tower above you. Time is of the essence. So we can say Yvonne move or Malatesta shoot. No, we're not risking Yvonne. Yvonne move! But get off! You've moved his head, now get out of the way before you get hurt! She made her choice, Kira. We don't have time to second guess. I have enough time to yell at her to get out of the way, Estella. After that, it's her call. She could get herself killed, though. Avoiding death is optimal in this situation. Hey, no one asked you, Alistair. Sneering over there. Take another drink. Literally nobody asked you. Evie, please. Yvonne stares down Malatesta before sliding off of Cetus's head. Malatesta lights the fuse and everyone braces. Because you have this delay while the fuse burns down anyway, so it doesn't matter. Evie could have just jumped off right before the fuse actually goes. Like, what the hell? Boom! The cannonball rips through the bottom of Cetus's skull, flying out into the sea. Gross. Surprised sea monster roar. The scarlet and green heads thrash violently, reeling from the pain of the blue head's loss. Alright, 1 down, 2 to go. We got some fucking Hydra vibes going on here. Malatesta strides forward, glowering at Yvonne. Even for you, Evie, that is the daftest! Cetus's maw twitches, twisting around Malatesta's ankle. As the head slides off the deck, it pulls the pirate captain with him. Oh no! We've lost Malatesta! I'm so sad! Yeah, okay, whatever. Malum! Yvonne chases after him, trying to pry his foot loose. When her efforts to free him fail, he reaches out with his hand. Give me the cutlass! Mal, of all times! Oh, for God's sake, Yvonne, he's trying to save his own life. Trust me, Evie! Her eyes soften, brimming with fear before she hands it over. Mal quickly hacks at the teeth. Alright, so I suppose if we hadn't given the sword to Yvonne, then this wouldn't happen. His attacks free his foot, but the cutlass is lodged into Cetus's teeth and descends overboard with the rest of him. Well... As the storm rages ever harder, the two pirates tumble onto the deck. Le monstre bleu. He is gone? Yes, Evie. You did well. Rest now. Whoa, hey, whoa, what? Rest what? Yvonne's eyes close as she loses consciousness. Why? Malatesta places his arms around her protectively. Wait, why did she just pass out? What did I miss? Is she just, like, tired? If you do this the other way, is it Yvonne who almost gets dragged overboard? Because that would make sense, but I don't know. The two remaining heads begin to sway menacingly. As the rain falls in blankets, lightning crackles in their teeth. Damn it, I was really hoping it was just the blue head. Shit. Angry sea monster number 1. Angry sea monster number 2. Oh, we can't defend from electrical attacks anymore. Okay, so nobody get hit. Oh, hey, Kella has another line. We gotta get the targets away from this boat before we're pulled under. Allow me to assist. The clockmaker's fingers dance across the dials on her stopwatch. A time rift tears open at the stern of the ship. As she twists various knobs, the rift moves. A military helicopter emerges onto the Dorado's quarter deck. No, 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 no! We are not putting Jake back in another goddamn helicopter. We are determined he crashed the first one. We are not doing this. We are not doing this. No, 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 no! Jake, don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. No, you're gonna make me cry again, aren't you? Whoa, fancy. Don't do this. Do not do this. Jake is going to do some self-destructive fucking bullshit, and I'm gonna get mad again. Will we even be able to fly in this weather? Cue Jake with something along the lines of, I can get us anywhere. Let's find out. Uh-huh. Don't you worry about that, Ariel. Mac and I have taken off in worse. Okay, if you haven't noticed, Mike's not functioning at full capacity right now, and sea monster! Jake. Also, you crashed the last one, so now I don't trust you. I don't trust you. The two pilots bolt for the helicopter. I don't know. Malatesta passes the island's heart to Zara, who runs after them. Craig pulls the laser cannon out of his bag. Everyone's just got this, giant bag of holding where, you can fit literally everything inside it without increasing your encumbrance at all. I swear to God. While following the others, he begins strapping the weapon to his shoulder. Oh no, I'm gonna have to go with you, aren't I? Time for Plan B. Be obliterated. Oh my God. It's so cheesy. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. This is gonna get good, isn't it? You enter the helicopter last and strap yourself in. Craig, I thought you said you were never gonna fly with Jake again after the last time. Just saying. Buckle up, everyone. This is gonna be a rough ride. Rougher than getting shot at with missiles and losing our entire tail rotor and spinning into the ocean? Because it's gonna be hard to top that, Jake, I'm not gonna lie. Although I am going to throw up, and it's gonna be all over you. As you ascend between the Dorado's masts, both of the heads disappear under the water. Oh, what are they doing? Mike's bionic eye widens. He's staring at a radar display on the dashboard. Jink 9. Whatever that means. What? It's a sneak attack! Jink 9! Whoa, shit! Okay, yep. But how fast can this thing gain altitude? What is hanging off the side of this thing? Hang on. Oh, that's a bay of missiles. Okay. I was thinking it was like medical transport caught, slung off the side is what I was thinking. And I was like, but they said military helicopter, I'd assumed attack helicopter, which this is. Because I was going to be summoning a military medical helicopter wasn't necessarily the thing we needed. All right. We're good. Angry sea monster! A spire of green scales bursts from the water. Fangs the size of a man crash together mere feet below you. Jake pulls the helicopter sharply to the left. As he does, Cetus's scarlet maw emerges, spitting orbs of lightning. Fuck. Angry sea monster number 2. Mike and Jake move in unison, allowing the aircraft to narrowly dodge the two beasts. They still got it. What now? See that ball lightning? I said we fire grenades while it's still in his mouth and make his own attacks hurt. On that same line of thinking, we may be able to trick the heads into hurting each other. Are you forgetting my totally awesome and powerful cannon? I can at least bring one of those uglies down. Hell yeah! This thing's paying off, isn't it? I'm with big guy. That's way easier than grenades. It's true. All right, Craig. Time to give Cetus a little laser surgery on the house. We're so cheesy. We're so cheesy. This is great. Also, meds. Take a drink. All right. Yeah! Okay, here we go. Craig shifts to sit next to the open panel, gripping the cannon tight. All right, Rambo, we're gonna bring you close as we can. Jake guides the helicopter dangerously close to the green head. Angry sea monster number 1. Shut up, Cetus! Craig powers up the laser cannon and aims it down the creature's snapping mouth. A short, powerful blast puts a small burn mark on Cetus's neck, but he looks unfazed. Oh, this is Happy Sea Monster number 1. What? Seriously? How is he not dead? It's a cannon! I mean, he's a very, very big sea monster. Kira, I remember something from my laser therapy training. What do they think pre-meds do? Like, Michelle knows how to take out bullets. She's got laser therapy training. Pre-med sounds an awful lot like med school. Pre-med is like, really, it's like biology. It's biology and chemistry, not excising bullet wounds. I think it'll work better if you charge it up instead of doing a bunch of weak blasts. Roger, thanks for the tip. So, we can tell Craig to pepper him with blasts or charge it all the way up. Well, gonna go with Michelle here, charge it all the way up. Focus all of the cannon's energy into one single blast. Won't that fry the cannon? What if it explodes? Then get out of the way quickly. Princess is right, big guy. We gotta go with our gut here. Craig cranks a lever on the cannon and lets it build up energy. The sleek white barrel begins to shake and glow bright red. This would burn his arm off if this is actually supposed to be heat building up. Can we fire it yet? Just about there. Now! Boom! A massive red beam utterly engulfs the green head. Surprised sea monster number 1. As his screech fades, the emerald spire descends into the sea with a sickening splash. Strangely colored blood fills the murky waters. Okay, this is a laser wound. It should be pretty much self-cauterizing. Also, this creature now has to contend with 2 heads worth of dead weight as it tries to hold itself up. Now, it's strong enough, but this is gonna be a significant setback to this creature's next move, for sure. Sparks and smoke plume from the cannon. It shocks Craig, who yelps and loses his grip, the damaged cannon splashing into the sea. Yeah, well, we probably weren't going to be able to fix that anyway.
Goodbye, buddy. You did good.
Everyone recoils from the carnage left in the wake of the Greenhead's death.
Oh, wow. I'm glad I didn't eat before this.
2 down, 1 to...
Look out!
Cetus's red maw reaches out to bite the helicopter, only to be sliced across the jaw by the rotor. Oh, and we just went down in flames, because that's not good for those rotors. Shit. Jacob Lucas McKenzie, you're gonna get us killed again! Fly the fucking helicopter! Angry Sea Monster number 2. As the helicopter totters in the air, you notice smoke coming from the rotor above. Jake, ace pilot that he is, literally doesn't know where his ends are.
But oh no, I can fly us out of anywhere and anything.
No, you're not that good, Jake. You're not that good.
Turn the course back to the cliffs. Hope we can make it. Are you serious? We gave you another chance.
Thank you, Zara.
Shut up and hang on, Skrillex.
Jake, fly the fucking helicopter. Everyone braces as you careen toward the cliffs outside Rosencraft Estate. Crash! You come down hard on the rocky soil, the helicopter bucking as it drags to a stop. This boy. And you didn't even have the decency to be dramatic before you went off and tried to get us killed. I'm a little jilted, I'm not gonna lie. The heart falls to the ground, but you quickly pick it up and back away from the cliffs.
Kira!
Hey, blame Jake, he crashed the fucking helicopter again. Raj, Michelle, and Sean rush across the cliff face and help everyone out of the helicopter. Over the cliffside, your friends from the Dorado hurry towards you.
Everyone! I found Kira! You're okay!
I expected nothing less. Take a fucking drink. No one asked you, Alistair. Also, I love how they're only worried about me and nobody else. Everybody else can go to hell. We're only worried about me. Remember this later.
Are you hurt? That was a rough landing.
Yeah, blame Jake. I'm fine, but we can't get comfortable yet. Cetus has still got... Angry Sea Monster number 2!
You'd think losing his bros would at least slow him down.
Yeah, rude. Look, he's just biting the cliff for no reason. What is this? Like, what is this achieving, Sea Monster?
How are we supposed to keep this up? At this rate, we won't be able to kill him.
Perhaps the spire? That might do it. She takes out her stopwatch and begins making calibrations. This device is nearly spent. Kira,
Are you familiar with Rourke's Masada facility?
You mean the place we blew up?
If I set this correctly, and get a rift close enough to his head, we may be able to use velocity and the building's blade-like shape to impale him.
Huh. I don't know.
Dude! Are you serious?
What's our backup plan?
Well, I could reach out to the heart and pull it from him.
That's awfully risky. Quinn could get hurt if we don't do this right. Might be our only way to kill Cetus for good, Princess. We don't exactly have the tools to do it otherwise.
Clockmaker, we can say, bring me his head on a spike. Or, we'll make do with what we have.
The point about Quinn getting hurt, because we've already found at least one clue, so I don't think there's another clue hiding in here, but the point about Quinn getting hurt, I don't want to risk it. We're gonna do the dramatic thing. Clockmaker, bring me his head on a spike. Varen, you said you wanted to mount his head over your throne, right? I did.
Why don't you help me with that? Clockmaker, hand me that timepiece. No, Clockmaker knows how to use it. Why are we trying to take it?
Of course. While Varen and Estella begin lobbing stones at Cetus to draw his attention, you give the Clockmaker's stopwatch a twist. A shimmering tear opens just beyond the cliff's edge. Through it, you can see Masada's silver spire getting rapidly closer. Happy sea monster face? The scarlet head peers at the rift, drawing closer to it when the tower bursts through. Surprised sea monster number 2! Several stories of Masada violently tear through the massive anglerfish-like head. Oh really, you're not gonna show us that? Come on. I feel cheated with my bloody, violent gore and death. Death. It twitches and struggles, but soon succumbs, teetering heavily toward the cliff.
Look out!
Everyone scrambles backward except Quinn, who raises a hand toward the falling sea monster. Sweetie, no, get back.
Quinn, no!
Something begins glowing in Cetus's neck. Estella runs toward Quinn. A burst of light floods the area. When the haze finally clears, there's no sign of Cetus or Masada. Estella is holding the shining second half of the heart. Quinn gasps for breath beside her.
Did you guys see that? Did you see that?
I saw that. Oh, bless your innocent heart, Varen. Also, that was a lot of enthusiasm. There's a lot of enthusiasm. Take a drink.
Is it over?
It is. It finally is. Gotta say, Kira, that was the most badass thing I've seen over this entire trip. Oh my god. And we can't tell anyone when we get home. Just something to tell our grandkids, that's for sure. Yes, as a hypothetical story that, you know, Auntie and Uncle definitely did not do themselves. Nope, definitely not. Not a true story, kids. Nope. Nope.
We did it! We survived the fight of our lives!
Is everyone alright? I can't believe we pulled this off. Diego and Varen high five in midair. Where's an 80s freeze frame when you need one? Oh, okay. Yeah. Genre savvy. Take a drink. Fast and loose with those drinking game rules tonight.
Baby! You're okay! Yay! Baby!
Malatesta kneels over Yvonne as she opens her eyes. I'm still confused as to why she was unconscious, but okay. Mal? Yeah, I'm live right now. Probably you got here, like, right before I went live. I've done that on other channels before, where I got there, like, right before the channel actually went live, and it just started auto-playing old stuff. It's probably what happened, Doc. I'm here, Evie. I'm sorry about everything.
No, mon cher. I was wrong to take it. I was so mad with you that I just...
See, no, I like this, though, because, like, there's a tiny little grammar error. Which is completely normal for, people speaking a language that's not their first. And this one actually kinda makes sense. She's using a synonym that, yeah. No, this is good. This is good. This makes me happy. Did exactly what I would have done. You can't blame yourself, Evie. I don't know why he's getting southern. I'm sorry.
Mal,
My god, are they gonna kiss? Just get it over with. They're only a breath away from each other when they seem to realize they're not alone. They look away, clearing their throats. Self-centered codfish. Scurvy mutt. Okay, that sounds kind of racist, but whatever, dude. On its own, the second half of the heart suddenly tears free of Estella's grasp and flies toward Quinn. That sounds terrifying.
What?
As it arrives in her hand, Quinn's face contorts in pain.
No!
Yeah, like an audience ever stopped Yvonne from making advances. Exactly. Smacking Jake on the ass when she first met him. Don't think I've forgotten that. Ugh. Despite your tightening grip, an invisible force pulls the first half of the heart away. It streaks toward Quinn, joining its twin and becoming a perfect sphere. I guess we reach for it? You try to grab the heart as Quinn's knees buckle. The earth beneath her suddenly caves, becoming a crater. Son of a bitch! This is escalating quickly.
Whoa!
Quinn, can you hear my voice? You've got to fight it! You try to climb down to Quinn. The cliff continues to cave, sending your friends struggling to keep their balance. My god, we are all gonna die. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh yeah, that's right, Grace is afraid of heights. Oh, poor baby! Grace, take my hand! Fuck you, Alistair. I'm gonna throw you off the cliff to save ourselves. Green light flickers into Quinn's eyes, then quickly disappears.
stay back! All of you stay back! I won't let myself be... Ah! I can't take this anymore. It won't stop. It'll never stop. It's gonna hurt you. Streams of light erupt from the heart. Vanu suddenly floats in the air in front of Quinn. Whew, okay, that, made me lightheaded doing that. Alright. This is its neutral expression. Please, just let me go. Don't do this to me, I can't. Vanu's hands glimmer. A small purple camera smokes in his grasp. Wait, why is it a he now? I think up until now, Vanu's pronouns have been it. I could be wrong. But yeah, why have we suddenly decided that androgynous, masculine-ish body type is now a he? Hold this in your mind as well, people. Just hold that. Quinn is surprised. You finally reach Quinn and wrap your arms tight around her shoulders. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. Okay, it's okay and it's gonna be okay are two very different things, Kira. Kira, that's my camera. The one I used to take family pictures before... Oh, great, another source of trauma. We're gonna end up being a therapist again, aren't we? I'm doing a lot of work this chapter. Before... Kira, what do I do? Alright, so we can take the salvaged camera for 12 diamonds, or let it go. Let it go. I'm not trying to be on key. Sorry. No. We're... Alright, Quinn. Process your domestic trauma here within about 5 minutes like everybody else has been. We're gonna take the salvaged camera. You push the island's heart out of Quinn's grasp and give her the camera. A school gym is packed to the walls with science experiments and a raptured audience. On a makeshift stage, a tall, red-headed man offers a friendly smile to the crowd. Oh, so this must be her dad. Okay. Thank you again to our sponsors, but most importantly, to all of our participants. Your inventions and experiments have made this year's fighting chance competition our most successful ever. We are just stealing all of your ideas under the guise of a competition and using them to profit. That's what I'm hearing. And it's probably children to boot. Before we announce the awards, I'd like to give a warm welcome to the most inspiring person I know, my daughter, Quinn. Quinn hops up onto the stage, gives her father a warm hug, and beams to the crowd. Welcome, everyone! I'm so glad to see you all at our 5th annual competition. Alright, I want to point this out. These are the only two so far, I think, that have made definitive statements on how much time has passed, which have been Jake's and Quinn's. So, interesting. Just, I really do. I think it's playing back into the whole, love interest so white thing. Jake and Quinn get more definitive stuff tied to them than the other love interests do. So, but just keep in mind, these are supposed to be happening nominally at the same time in whatever futures they are.
I can personally vouch for the impact your work is going to have on the chronic illness community. It's okay that we're not paying you anything beyond a small nominal prize and stealing your work and going to continue to profit from it forever. You're going to help people. Your father's an asshole, Quinn. Your father's a fucking asshole. Quinn scans the crowd thoughtfully, her expression becoming somber. 10 years after my diagnosis of Rotterdam's... Oh, trigger warning. Shit, I didn't know this was coming. Sorry. Trigger warning for suicide mention. Actually, hang on, let me add a stream marker. So that is easier for me to find when I'm editing. Okay. 10 years after my diagnosis of Rotterdam's, I contemplated suicide. Between the zoo of doctors, the constantly changing medications, and the strain on my family, I asked myself, was I really important enough for dozens of people to spend most of their lives to keep me going? Oh God, oh God, oh God. I told my father what I was feeling. Quinn pauses and offers a small smile to her father. And he held my hand and said, "Honey, every life is worth fighting for." Okay, this is actually a halfway positive thing that's being said in an ember of hope. This is shocking. Holy shit, it's not a complete trash fire yet. I mean, it's pretty bad because they're stealing labor from people, but it's not a complete trash fire yet. Just because one person needs more help to live doesn't make their life less worthy or meaningful. It doesn't matter they have less potential to change the world, or that their life doesn't also help others. Oh, well, I wouldn't go with that second one because I wouldn't say that being disabled or chronically ill, like, I wouldn't even go with that first one either. Like, I'm not sure I like that sentence. Moving on. That's why the Kelly Foundation exists. To fight for every life. You should all be proud of the work you've presented today. To anyone here who takes 50 pills a day just to function, to anyone who loses 16 vials of blood to testing and then goes back to work, ouch. To anyone who fights against their own body on a daily basis, you are phenomenal. You are a warrior. You are stronger than you know, and you deserve every moment of time you have. And I won't stop fighting until all of you defy your doctor's expectations. Never mind that I had the help of, a magical island heart crystal to cure my Rotterdams. This sounds kind of terrible, when you consider that part, but this is very inspiration porny again. Just kind of one of the things. Yeah, this is what happens when abled people write disabled rep. As Quinn walks off stage with her father, there's hardly a dry eye in the house. It doesn't matter how many times I hear that speech. It gets me every time. Tad! She chuckles as he pulls her into a hug and kisses the top of her head. I'm supposed to feel good. I know that this is like, oh, Quinn's made up with her dad and blah, 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 but her parents were also literally using her as a pawn against each other, so I'm not seeing that that's been resolved. Do you have the numbers in from the fundraising yet? Yup. You're not gonna believe this. That bad? But the event's gone so well! Bad? It's amazing!
It's only April and we've already received more donations than all of last year.
Woo woo! Are you paying all these people who made all these, like, inventions and shit that you're celebrating?
What? Are you serious?
He takes a few donor checks from his coat pocket and holds them up for her to see.
Oh my god. With funds like this, we could get more staff and fund more scholarships and a whole lot more. Be proud of yourself, Flipper. You've made something wonderful here.
Quinn opens her mouth to respond when Jim's phone lights up. He glances down and smiles bashfully.
That's Mom, isn't it? It could be.
Mm-hmm. Playing coy. Okay. I know you two are trying to keep it under wraps, but how are you two doing?
Well, it's complicated. We've both done a lot to hurt each other over the years.
Is this a phone call or a text? Because if it's a phone call, you need to answer the phone now and yak about this later.
But the last few weeks have reminded us both why we fell in love to begin with.
Everything's going well, and therefore our relationship is going well because we never learned how to handle difficult things without lashing out at each other. That's what I'm hearing. Go to therapy, you two. Go to a lot of therapy. By the way, I don't think I actually queued this up. We are being Quinn's therapist by doing this, so take a drink.
I don't know how long this'll take, or if it'll last. But I'm just happy to have it while I can.
A reporter walks up to Quinn, waiting patiently for an opportunity to speak with her. Well, that's not a real reporter, then.
I'll let you get back to things. I don't want to be late for my date.
Aww. Go to therapy. See you tonight. Love you. You're back on the cliffside, arms tight around Quinn. She stares up to you, eyes wide. Well, at least I can say this wasn't as terrible as Diego's or Grace's or Jake's. This was kind of on the level of like Sean's, I would say. Where it's like, yeah, there's some problems here, but at least it's not literally going to make everything worse. Whereas I don't see how Grace's or Diego's or Jake's were going to make anything better. I'm sorry, I really don't. Those were all terrible.
Did you see that? You're gonna found a non-profit. You're gonna help people fighting chronic illnesses. I'm gonna make it off the island. And my parents...
Quinn throws herself into your arms, tears of pain quickly turning to tears of joy.
I'll tough it out then. I'll do whatever it takes. I'm not giving up now.
See, like, we went from these being possible futures, like all the way back with Estella's, we were like, oh, this is a future that could have been, to now we're like, this is the future. So, yeah, this is really weird. Anyway, that's another ember of hope. We have collected 8 out of 11, so we have 3 more to go. And I'm gonna be really fucking pissed if one of them is Alistair's. I'm sure it is. Because 11 instead of 12, that means we're leaving off somebody, and it's either gotta be Alistair or us. And it's, I don't know. I'm going to assume it's us because we're like collecting these for our friends. So, this is upsetting to me. Your friends breathe a collective sigh of relief. Michelle and Grace rush forward to wrap their arms around the two of you.
Don't scare us like that again, okay?
You look up and realize that Vanu is still here. This is its neutral expression. That's strange. Normally it disappears by now. Quinn looks up to the spirit. Wordlessly, she reaches out to it, and its ephemeral hand takes her own.
Quinn, are you all right?
Quinn stares dazedly at the ghost, head tilting back as though she were floating in water. What's it doing to her? If it's hurting her, Michelle is gonna punch a ghost. I mean, we saw how well this went for Craig, but why do I feel like Michelle would find a way to succeed? I think it's talking to her? Slowly, Vanu melts away into scattering streams of light. Quinn turns toward the mountains, scanning the landscape.
Quinn, what happened?
Vanu talked to me. So we can say, what did it say? Or, it didn't hurt you, right? I mean, I kind of feel like Game Kira would be more concerned about Quinn's safety, so I think I'm gonna go with, it didn't hurt you, right? I don't think so, at least. I feel fine. Ooh, we found another clue. Okay. I guess there was another clue in this chapter.
It was like I was flying.
I flew from here to the center of the island. When I got to Mount Atropo, I came down from the sky, and I found a secret entrance to the volcano's core inside the chasm we'd crossed before. I think Vanu wants us to return to the heart to where it came from. How do you know that's where it came from? I'm not sure, but when I felt it and felt the heart, they felt the same, Kira. I think they're connected. If nothing else, the crystalline nature of the heart suggests that a geological origin in the volcano is accurate. Again, no one fucking asked you, Alistair. Drink. Just... I'm irritated that he's even here. I really am. I will not forgive him. Nope. Nope. Ugh. Can we please take the ring to Mordor after a nap? We just killed a literal Hydra. Ugh, no rest for the weary. God damn it. At least, no, everybody needs to sleep. Everybody take 8 hours rest, recover all your strain. Just... Come on. Diego, I promise you can have all the naps you want once we've saved the world. Deal? The problem is, Kira, those goalposts keep moving. We keep thinking we've saved the world and it keeps getting itself back into jeopardy. So I say nap now. We literally have, like, time rift making people with us. We'll be fine. Deal. Your friends wearily rise to their feet and begin to collect their things. It's a long journey to the chasm from here, which is why we should sleep. The clockmaker glances toward one of the other anachronists, who hands her a small cylinder. Distances in time and space are our specialty, remember? Which is why we can afford to sleep tonight. Ugh. She begins working to open a time rift. Quinn takes you aside. Kira, thank you for everything back there. Anytime, Quinn. Within the rift's undulating border, you see mountains and a snowy forest. The chasm shouldn't be far. I'd send you beneath Mount Atropo, but it's a nexus for time anomalies. No problem. Thanks again for everything, Clockmaker. Oh, thank you. Do you have any idea how hard it is to keep my brothers and sisters entertained? I mean, I do now. It was a very good night. I mean, yeah, if by good you mean a puke your guts out ride to hell. I don't know why this is so funny. Oh. Puke your guts out, ride to hell. That's a wonderful metaphor for just the entire world right now. I'm saving that. Puke your guts out, ride to hell. Okay. Excellent. Yeah, that's what she means. It was all over a bit soon, I must say. Zara grins and holds out a fist. The Clockmaker gingerly bumps it with her own. The Clockmaker gets references about I Am Legend, but is iffy about fist bumps? Weird. Keep it real, dudes. It seems we are also parting ways, Ami. You all fought bravely out there. Luck and fair winds at your backs till we meet again. One thing that I do remember is that we do meet them again, so I don't have to be sad now. Same to you too. Yeah, see you clowns later. Yeah, maybe next time she'll stop hitting on you, Jake. Everyone steps through the time rift. You walk out into deep snow. Great, we're gonna freeze our asses off. Can this island just decide on a temperature to stick to? My hair's drying out as it is. I see some buildings up ahead. Maybe we could try to shelter there for the night. Sean, you just got done talking to Diego about how he's not allowed to take a nap, and now you want to shelter for the night? Shut up. You approach a couple of rustic cabins. Peering through windows, you find them empty save for bunks, fireplaces, and basic furniture. Oh no. Oh no, I think I know what's coming. Ah! Great. We're lucky to have anything in this kind of weather. Let's get inside and get some fires started. You notice Jake muttering to a few people in the group. Oh no. Diego smiles at you. Oh god. Oh shit. Okay. Hey, everyone! Let's go help with that fire building. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, please don't make me do this. I don't think all of us can get genre savvy, come on. It's a very complicated fire, okay? Come on. Jake sidles up to you and whispers in your ear. No, don't do the whispering thing. That might work on me. Join me in the other cabin? Of course. No. He takes off his jacket and throws it over your shoulders as you enter the second cabin. As you settle down on a small couch, Jake uses a lighter to ignite some kindling in the fireplace. You mean he doesn't carry a flint and steel like a real survival boy? You sure worked hard to get us alone. Yeah, I'm conflicted about this. He laughs and pulls you down beside him as he tosses a log onto the licking flames. I suppose there's a bearskin rug in front of this, isn't there? You complaining? Maybe a little bit. No, but I can't help but be a little curious. What's going on? No, 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 no. I guess I have something I want to say. Now you want to be dramatic. Couldn't be dramatic before we all tried to get ourselves killed to the sea monster. No, you have to be dramatic now. Pick a brand. Just, alright, we're gonna ride this train. We're gonna see where this ends. I don't know if I said what he said. I guess I have something I want to say, is what he said. Jake opens his mouth a couple times, only to close it right away. He laughs and shakes his head. I don't know why this is so hard. I really thought it'd be easier. What are you talking about? Are you okay? Historically, when you've been doing shit like this, you've been planning to leave me. Better than okay. Oh. He takes your hand delicately in his, holding it in the space between you. Don't do this, don't. No. Now he first names us. Kira, I spent the last 3 years of my life running away from everything and everyone. But as soon as I met you, I stopped running. No, you didn't. You kept trying to run for a while, boy. I woke up every day excited just to be by your side. And when I think of all we've been through, I never want to run away again. Don't do this. Jake? No! He lays adoring kisses along the top of your hand. No, this would work on me. Stop it! Finally, his pale blue eyes raise to yours. God fucking damn it. Marry me, Kira. Okay, first of all, you could ask nicely. Alright, well, we're gonna see if they actually give me an option. Hang on. Oh, okay. Thanks to your romance level with Jake, he's ready to take the next step. This will be the only time he proposes to you. If you say yes, your relationship will become exclusive. You know, like it wasn't already, but I've only got time to deal with one person. Alternatively, you can decline and wait for someone else without penalty. Okay, so it does give me a yes or no option. So we can say yes, or this is too fast for me. Okay. I have a lot of problems with this. Not the least of which is technically this is too fast because real time that we've all spent together And, like, we'll particularly look at Jake, so we had maybe 3 weeks between the time we landed on the island and when Masada blew up that we all experienced. You know, the 6-month time skip, but none of us actually lived that 6 months. That's not time that was spent building relationships. All of that shit happened in, like, our characters' calendars about 3 weeks. And then... And I'm being generous with that 3 weeks. I don't think it took that long. I think it was like 2.5 weeks. And then we had like a couple hours before we ran into Jake and Estella again, and we know that Jake and Estella had like 3 days. So, because of all like the weird time anomalies on the island after future us blew shit up. So this has been less than a month. Less than a month and we're getting marriage proposals. This is not okay. Like, I'm sorry, I know this is supposed to be like, woo, whirlwind romance, blah, 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 but a month is not long enough to decide you want to marry somebody. I'm sorry, it's not. We barely know this person. Like, how does he act when he gets the flu? Like, we don't know anything about this person. Except that they completely tanked his character in this book. Now, I'm being a little bit negative about that because there is one positive thing that they do keep about Jake's character in this book that I imagine probably is somewhat unique compared to Drake in the Royal Romance, is that Jake is still physically affectionate. Like, this archetype, how it often presents is, as far as, like, physical affection is very, like, you would always have to start it, and, he'll roll his eyes and act like he doesn't like it, but he really likes it, and they don't at least go that far with Jake in book 3. He does still initiate, and, he wants to cuddle, and he kisses on the hand and shit. But, like, that's the only thing. Otherwise, they completely tank his character, and he's gone to being this, like, not completely toxic, but way more than he should have been for the character development he got through the first 2 books. And for various reasons, for me, this is a damned if I do and damned if I don't choice. Because this isn't a blind playthrough. I've finished this book before. And no spoilers. But yeah. I'm probably gonna die, so might as well experience marriage before I go. See, unfortunately, that would kind of be me as well. So, like, Aero that I am, I'd be like, well, this is a person that I kind of get along with. Like, actually, this might not be a terrible plan. I don't want to say no, but I don't want to say yes either. Like, in fairness, time on La Huerta works about like time in the real world now, which is that every day is 5,287 years long, and, like, you forge relationships in fire and blood. Like, thought this came later. I realized there's only what, like, is there 13 or 15 chapters in this? I forget. So it's not like I have that long, but I really thought I had longer. I get so mad at this boy. He crashed another fucking helicopter. So now I get to be mad at him for that too. Mr. You know, best pilot in the Navy can't even keep a fucking helicopter in the air for an entire scene. Does pretty good with single engine puddle jumpers, but a helicopter is too much for him. You put that rotor on the top instead of on the nose and he can't handle it. Which is fine because they are very different styles of flying, and to expect that he can do both equally well is kind of ridiculous. He's got a lot of patriarchal bullshit to deal with, but then again, like, if we were with somebody else, they've all got their own shit to deal with too. Like, didn't marry anyone because you were too stingy with the diamonds. Yeah, you only get the option, well, so as I recall, there are 2 ways that you can get married. This is one of them. The other one, yeah, you have to spend diamonds on to basically artificially bring the relationship up. Kind of like when you first start dating someone. You have the one free option if you're at a certain relationship level with them, otherwise you have to pay to start dating. I guess the biggest question is, how much do I want to cry during the finale? Because, like, I'm gonna be emotional over the finale anyway, just because it's the end, and I adore all these poor, broken little children. Like, these poor, broken babies. They need love. They need love, and they need, like, they need staff to help them with the rest of their lives. Because they're gonna be in years of therapy. But then again, I'm also like, am I being a dick by wanting to say no? Which is how I've gotten myself into every relationship I've ever had. I don't want to say no because, you know, I'm being a bitch. And then, like, despite all his bullshit, I kinda adore him anyway, and... Take a drink. Let's get engaged, but aim for a 5-year courtship. Yeah. Let's not get, like, married until after, After Lundgren's in prison and Quinn has a highly successful nonprofit. Okay, you know what? In spite of all his bullshit and everything that he still needs to work on, that boy is still a good person and he deserves happiness, so yes. Okay, this is cheesy. Yes! To the stars back, yes! Oh, sure, now it stops. There. Jake blinks back tears, smiling ear to ear before pulling your lips to his, eager to feel you against him. You poor broken babies all deserve to be happy except for Alistair. Alistair does not deserve happiness. He's a terrible person. The rest of you all deserve to be happy. When you finally separate, a dry laugh escapes him. Well, that's a relief. Scared I'd say no? I spent 15 minutes or so considering it, so yeah, probably. Maybe a little. His hands cup your face, eyes staring up at you with wonder. I love you so much, Kira. I'll do everything I can to give you the life you deserve. As long as you're in it, there's not much else I'll need. Poor babies. The fire roars behind you as your lips find each other passionately. At least they've switched to lips and not faces finding each other. Oh my god. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about and don't want to comb through a bunch of episodes, just go look for the video that's titled The Kiss That Did Ace In, and you'll find out what I'm talking about. It's delightful. You awaken in the early hours of the morning. The sky is still dark, but you can see snowflakes drifting past the window. Jake's arms hold you close, his quietly snoring face nuzzled into the nape of your neck. Oh, that is cute, though. Yes, they should get a good... They should... Everybody except Alistair deserves a happy end. Well, Alistair and Rourke. But, you know, I'm talking out of our core 12 here. Kelly, you know who deserves the happy ending that Alistair, you know, is bound to get because he's one of the 12? Kelly. Give Kelly his happy ending. Yes. That's... I may, after this is done, do a couple of Sims 4 streams, because I made everybody in The Sims 4, including Kelly. Which is how I found out that that's how you say his name is Kelly. But I may be engineering things, and I may want to show you all. So, yeah. Stay tuned for that one. Because I think I will... If nothing else, it'll be on my Twitter. But I might stream it for Twitch. I haven't decided yet. Okay. Anyway, he's snuggling and it's cute. My heart. A beam of blue-green light briefly flashes through the window. Huh? What was that? You catch sight of it again. The light is coming from a glowing sphere being carried away through the trees. Did we just lose the heart again? Yeah, exactly. Kelly would probably be pretty bummed to find out all of his loved ones died several years ago, but hey, at least the Allies won, and now there's Nazis running around the country again.
Yeah! They're in the United States! Isn't this great, Kelly?
Your reservation is torn to hell. Your people are still being taken advantage of for white people's profit. There's Nazis. And everyone you know and love is dead, but hey, we have the atomic bomb now. No, Kelly deserves a happy ending. I demand Kelly's happy ending. Anyway, glowing sphere being carried away through the trees. Someone's taken the island's heart. God fucking damn it. Shit. Fuck. Ugh. And that's where they leave us. Chapter 8 is complete. We found both clues and the Ember of Hope, so my completionist thing is doing well. Jake and Kelly find solace in each other's arms. No, see, that crush is very one-sided. Kelly is not into Jake. He has demonstrated this. Jake has a teeny little crush on him. It's true, but Kelly does not reciprocate. He just kind of looks at him like, okay, kid. And I don't blame him. Jake's white aloe cis nonsense over there. I don't blame Kelly one bit. Kelly might also not be into men. It's hard to tell. He doesn't give us much indication. We know he's into girls, but, or at least, I'll put it this way. He has aesthetic attraction for girls. We don't know anything beyond that. Hasn't shown anything toward a guy, but that doesn't necessarily mean much. Maybe nobody here is his type. Or maybe he's just not into guys. For all we know, Kelly is asexual and only has, aesthetic and maybe sensual attractions. We don't know. I'd be cool if he is. I may make him ace in The Sims. I may just call it and say he's ace. But yeah, no, I demand Kelly's happy ending. I demand it. Okay, so got the option to restart Chapter 8 or continue on. I will pick this up next Friday. And I actually mean it this time, I promise. I'm so sorry for being dark last week. It was literally, we got up to stream time, and my downstairs neighbors started turning on music, and yeah, it was ridiculous. There was no way that I could guarantee a stream that, you could actually hear my voice the entire time. So, but yeah, next week, same time, same place, twitch.tv/aromanticace at 7 p.m. Pacific. If you want to watch me live, that's 8 Mountain, 9 Central, 10 Eastern. And if you're outside the contiguous 48 states, I can't really help you. I'm sorry. Hopefully one of those is close enough for you to do your own math. Or Google will do it for you. Just You can just type in like 7 p.m. Pacific and it will tell you what your, local time is if you ask. So, yeah. Where hopefully I will do less crying because now the agonizing choice is over. Well, yeah. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, enjoy whatever it is you do between now and next Friday. Catch you later.